Hi. Welcome to our channel. We are family thrifters, and this is my sister Madison.
This is my sister Kim. We like to shop for used items at thrift stores and garage sales and flea markets.
Yeah.
Find items that we absolutely love but we have no room for so that we can resell them online.
We like to share our treasures with you.
Yes. We also would like to learn more about our treasures.
Yeah.
That's something I would like real bad.
Right.
Because there's a lot of items that we've talked about in the past and that I have on my shelf of things to research that I don't know anything about.
Right. And there's some rich history in some of this. I like this old, the thrifting for the vintage stuff. It's got history and stories and...
Yes. So let's get started. We will share with you the items that we found, how much we paid for them, how much we think we can get, and if we know anything about them, we'll kind of share some of the history or their background. So I'll get started. I did something new. I posted an item for sale on Marketplace on Facebook.
Oh, nice.
So I'll start with that guy.
Okay.
So I found this huge pitcher vase. I think it's more decorative. But I paid $4 for it at a local thrift store, and I couldn't find anything comparable online just because when I Googled blue floral ceramic pitcher, so much came up that I was not able to scan through and actually find this one. But this size of a pitcher for a decorative purpose would sell between $20 to $30. So I posted it on local marketplace for $25.
Okay.
Pickup only, no shipping, because it's super heavy. I found that guy. Like I said, I think I paid $4 for him. So at that same store, our favorite thrift store, I found these cute little juice glasses. They are Anchor Hawking, and they are from 1987. They would have came with a pitcher to serve orange juice, most likely, or some sort of juice. And when they are sold online with the pitcher, they were selling for $30 to $40. Mine are in really good shape. There's only one that, if I can even find it, which the orange looks to be a little discolored, like a little lighter than the other three. And it's noticeable when you put them together, but when it's just, I think it might be this one. When it's by itself, it just kind of looks orange.
Yeah.
So I'll make sure I mention that in the listing, but I want to sell them for $20 for the 4. Because personally, if they don't sell, I'm happy to keep them. So, you want to stick with some cups? See what you have?
I have a few glasses as well. I found, let's do these guys up front first. These 3 I found at Goodwill. I think they were 50 cents a piece. And they're all 3 different, but they have forms of transportation.
Yeah, like a theme of some sort.
Yeah, this is the handsome. It's a little horse and buggy. And this is the gas buggy. It's got an old car on it. And this one is a bicycle for 2. And they just got the little silhouette, and it has the words across the bottom. They're really cute.
Yeah.
I'll list them for $10 for the 3.
Cool.
Didn't really find them for sale, but I found them on like Pinterest and the different sites, but nothing for sale.
Cool.
And then these I just picked up today, and they little, I guess, water glasses or tea glasses, and they've got the sweetest little rose pattern on them. So there's 3 of them, and they'll clean up. They need to be washed. They're a little dusty. So I'll list those for $12 as well.
Those are very cute.
They're really cute.
Yeah. I have found this guy. He is a dog mug, and I guess he would be considered, I've seen a lot of posts on Etsy calling this type of mug like 3D.
Okay.
Which I never thought of, but that makes sense. So he is a 3D Dalmatian mug. He is very thin, and on the bottom he says that he was made in Taiwan for MSR Imports Inc. So I'm guessing it's not, and I don't know if that's going to show up super bright, but I don't think it's a very valuable mug. It was probably something that you could order online or in a catalog or something. But there were some listed online, and they were going for what we usually list our mugs for, $10 to $15. So
Yeah.
I think I will probably post him in the middle for like $12 for him. So he does have a little chip up front, and so I'll make sure that I mention that. But besides that, he looks really cute, and his paint's all clean. So
Super cute.
yeah. And then sticking with animals, I found this single owl bookend, which doesn't matter. You can still use one bookend at the end of a wall or a shelf. He was hand painted, and so on the bottom, our initial is initialed EM and the date 1981. And so when I looked them up, I found pairs of these, different colors though, so it made me think that it was either a project that in class, common in those days, in the 80s, that maybe in like art class in school, or you could go to a ceramics class and you would get this already made bookend, and then you could paint it yourself, and someone would then glaze it or fire it or whatever to get it to stay the same color. So when I found them online, they were listing theirs for $35 for a set. I kind of think that's high, just because, I mean, he's a cool bookend, but he's a single one, so he's probably going to go for like 10 to 15 for my guy.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, and then I will stick with the single bookend.
Oh yeah.
I found one on the way over today.
Again, another one.
I stopped off at the Goodwill, and I found this little elephant guy. I just picked it up on the way over, so I've done no research. I paid $2 for it, but yeah, I can see 12 to 15 for this one as well. And once again, trunks up for good luck. Trunks up for good luck.
So if you've seen our other video, we found, or you found, salt and pepper shakers that were elephants. So
yeah,
very cute.
very cute. And then, all right, so we'll go to this one next. I found this carnival glass footed dish. I don't know what to call it. It's not a compote, right?
No,
compote
because
has
it
the
would
lid.
have a lid. And it's kind of like flares out, so I don't feel like it would have a lid.
I don't think it has a lid. It's not Fenton. There's no marks on the bottom, but it's blue glass through and through.
Could you call it just a candy dish?
Just a candy dish. Just a little dish. It's really pretty. I love the blue. It's like a turquoisey blue almost.
Yeah, with that purple iridescent kind of shimmer.
Yeah. I will list this one $15 to $20.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carnival glass.
Carnival glass.
Always reminds me of Grandma and our mom, because my mother gifted our grandma a while ago a set of carnival glass. And so whenever my grandma got older and she wasn't displaying it anymore, my mom got it back. So now my mom has it on display, and it reminds me of both of them. And definitely that color.
Yeah.
That color, so very cute.
Very nice.
Well, let's do our plates up front.
Okay.
I found 2 platters. They have trees on them and flowers, and they don't have a maker's name on it, but they do have a stamp on the back that says hand decorated, made in America, oven proof, detergent proof, and underglazed. Which Kim, you mentioned, doesn't say microwavable, so maybe it's old.
Yeah.
But like I said, based on what I found online, people were listing them as 1970s vintage. The design themselves doesn't really look vintage to me. It kind of looks more modern. But this platter, there's 2 of them, and this one has a lot of glazing, and the other one doesn't. Crazing. Let me say that again. So this platter has crazing. And the other one does not. So that makes me believe that it's a natural crazing compared to like a manufactured. And so the logo on the back, it's just like this eagle kind of guy with some information. So when I found them online, they had different pieces. So they had like cups and little platters, or little saucers, and then they had the platters. And eBay was selling one for $16, one person on eBay. So I will probably sell the two for anywhere from like $35 to $40.
Okay.
So, and like I said, when I saw them, I thought they were modern until I Googled it and saw other people had listed them.
Yeah, because I think I passed them up. I think I
You
saw
think you
them.
did, huh?
I think I passed them up thinking they were modern. I thought they were cute, but I thought they were modern.
Yeah, and they weren't too expensive. I think I paid $2 each for them, so to sell them for $40 would be a nice profit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I have two more, and I'm definitely saving one for last. You want to talk about your plate?
I'll do my plate.
Okay, cool.
So this is another one that I just recently picked up. Another platter, and let's see. We'll call it this way because the chives is right side up. And this one, when I looked it up, it is from the 60s. They called it a cheese platter. The maker on the back says a Lorrie design, Lorrie, in Japan. So it's so tiny, you'll never see that. There was one listed on Etsy right now for $25, but it was in perfect condition. Mine has a few scuffs on the back, which, for a 50-year-old item, it's hard to believe that it wouldn't.
Right.
So considering that it's still in really good condition, I will probably list it for $15 to $18 for this one.
Yeah. And that's a good find too, a resale find, because it's light.
It is real light.
And it's plastic, it's not ceramic or glass, so
it's plastic.
If you ship it, you don't have to be, as cautious
right.
about something breaking. But
and it's got the different herbs and greens and yellows, which would match my house really nicely, so if it doesn't sell,
you're going to keep it.
Whoops. And then I'll just finish up.
Okay, go for it.
Then you can finish up.
Yeah.
So next in the green are the set of two bowls I found. They have no maker on the back, but they do say Japan. And they got the cute little blue flowers in the middle. Just little cereal bowls. I just thought they were super cute.
Yeah. How much did you pay for them?
How much did I pay for them? I paid $1 a piece for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just average.
Yeah. And I will list them for $8 to $10.
For the pair.
For the pair.
Very nice.
And my last item
I'm excited about
is my mushroom. Yeah. I really like these in mushrooms. I mean, yeah, Madison would probably say, when I see mushrooms, I think of you, Kimmy.
Owls and mushrooms.
But I don't have any mushrooms in my house. I like mushrooms. I think this is super cute.
Yeah.
But I don't
have any.
I don't have any. So these are not the Mary mushrooms. These are Arnells. Arnolds. But they were sold at the department store. They are listed. Now I have a teapot and a creamer, so you can see. I found all the different combinations. But they're running for the teapot and the creamer about $25
together as
the set. As I pulled apart some of the listings and try to figure out. It'd be about $25 for the set.
Yeah, and they're in really good condition too.
Really good condition, no chipping, no scratches.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's all I have.
So I have two more items. I'm going to talk about these. I stopped at the Salvation Army, which there's only really two near us, and the one that, the older one, I was never able to find items there. I don't know. The one by the university near us. So
yeah.
I was never able to find good items there. And then they opened up a new one. And now these last two items I found at that new Salvation Army. And I think I found my new favorite thrift store. But I paid $1.99 for each of these guys. They are considered made in Italy, Baldelli, pottery. There's a bunch of different, There's a bunch of different types of bowls and cups and stuff that this company makes. I'm guessing just 2 little like fruit dishes, or maybe like souffle little,
That's the word I was looking for.
souffle little bowls. They are marked on the bottom and numbered. This one is 9060. And after doing some research, I found that they're actually made of volcanic ash from Tuscany. So I thought that was really cool.
That's really cool.
I can't say I have any dishes that are made of volcanic ash. But when I looked for them online, like a comparable item, they had a larger one for sale, I guess more like a pie dish or something, or a casserole dish. And that one was selling for $45. And then they had a medium one that was selling for $30. So I think I'm going to put these as a pair and sell them for $30 to $40 as a pair, just because they're really unique. And I couldn't find a lot of them out there, so I think they're kind of rare, definitely in the world of online shopping. So I thought they were pretty cool.
Very nice.
And then my last item, which I'm super excited about, which I almost don't even want to sell them.
I know, you've been carrying it around and talking to everybody about it.
I sent everybody a picture. This is what I'm calling tomato legs. So this is a Fitz and Boyd little dish, and he's actually taped, so he would come completely off. And he has a little hook on the inside, which I don't know what that is actually for, but he's just a shelf sitter, very eclectic with having legs, and he has a tomato. And there was one listed online, just one of this exact item, and they were selling it for $32 plus $32 shipping.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty crazy. And then there was different Fitz and Boyd shelf sitters with legs. I think there was like an apple, and that one too was selling for $30 to $40. So I'm gonna do the same and probably sell mine for $30 to $40. But we don't ship internationally, so maybe that's why their shipping was so expensive. So our shipping hopefully won't be as much.
Yeah, it's a little guy.
Yeah. So thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
We are happy you are here. If you guys know anything about any of our items, or if you have a correction, please let us know. We'd love to learn more about some of this, some of these things that we are finding. If you like any of these items and you just have to have them, we will post our links to our Etsy page below, so you can go check them out.
And visit us on Instagram, where sometimes we post some of the things that we find and have some nice conversations with the people out there and with each other.
Yes.
So if you like what you see, like it and subscribe.
We try to post multiple videos a month. And we, like I said, and on Instagram, we like to post probably weekly some stuff that we find.
So come check us out. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
I think our exits and intros are getting worse.
I think so.